Hi guys, it's Sempai Lauren and Sempai Haile here, and today we have a flexibility video for you. So we have a stretching routine that'll help you with flexibility and also injury prevention, and we also have some stretching tips for you. So we hope you enjoy.
So my first tip is to make sure that you don't stretch completely cold. You always want to warm your muscles up a little bit before you get into real stretching so you don't hurt yourself. Another thing that you want to be careful of is make sure that you are holding your stretches long enough for them to actually be effective, so about 15 to 30 seconds for every stretch. And lastly, if you're feeling a lot of pain from a stretch, that's never good. You just want to feel slight discomfort.
So one technique that I really like to use is starting at the top of your body and stretching down. So we're going to start with our neck and warming that up with some tilt and turns, which is what Lauren's doing here. And then we're going to move into some semicircles to warm up the other parts of our neck. So moving on to our arms, you're going to start by opening up and stretching those shoulders and pulling your elbow away from your hand. And after that, we're going to do a stretch so you can do on the wall or on the ground. It's just great for opening up your shoulders. We also want to warm up our wrists. So here are some exercises that you can do kneeling that will just be great to get your wrists moving so that you don't hurt them when you break falling or anything like that. And lastly, for our arms, we're going to do wrist rollers. These are really fun. You can use weight or any other object. I'm using a flashlight here, and you're going to roll one direction and then the other. Moving down to our back, we're going to start with some sitting twists just to warm up. And then this is a fun strength one. You're going to lift your legs and arms up and hold it, and it's called Superman. So next we have something called Scorpion, where you want to touch the opposite leg to the opposite side, and that's great to warm up your back. Next we have our hips, and this is really important to warm up. So these are called clams, and you can do it with a resistance band or without it. I really love these. So this is a fun one. You're going to find a wall and just let gravity do all the stretching for you for your middle splits. You can do this while you're watching TV or just hanging out. It's really fun. Lastly, we're going to do downward dog to lunges, which is great to get your hips moving. Next we have a series of stretches that are great for your legs. So this is a runner's lunge, which is good for your hips, and then you're going to grab your leg, stretch out your quads, and then you'll go back and work on your hamstrings. So make sure that you hold this 15-30 seconds on each side. Now we're going to warm up our knees, and doing knee circles like this is really good for mobility. And our last couple exercises are for your ankles, which is really important because ankles can often get injured. So this is just flex and point to get them warmed up. And then a fun exercise that we like to do is to try and draw your ABCs with your foot, and do this on both sides. And you can do this with a resistance band or without it. Bye everyone, thanks so much for watching.